This exhibition is entitled Celeste Équilibre, Celestial Equilibrium. So basically, I don't want to say a lot, but I just give a brief introduction. Laurent Martin is from France, but now lives in Spain, where he has his studio. And he actually studied art and visual communications in Paris, but then went on to work in the advertising industry for most of his career. Well, not most of, half of his career, about half of his career, until he had his midlife awakening, which led him to making sculptures. And I'll let him speak more about that. So my first question is, as you came to be an artist later in your life, tell us about your journey from being a creative director, executive, and then moving into the world of art.
Yeah, it's a very, sorry, my English is not good. You have to understand.
Tell us if you can hear.
I began with bamboo. I was creative director and for advertising and fashion. And one day I was thinking about how to make the architecture of a sushi restaurant, and to visualize the installation. I take bamboos to make like a scaffolder, to make like a model, a real model, and I began to split and to cut, and it was really, I really found in love of bamboo. It was very, very special sensation when I took it and when I manipulated, split it, the vibration, the tact, it was for me like really a sensation, an intimate sensation.
Intimate.
Yeah, intimate sensation. Then during 5 years I was only studying, it was my hobby. I installed a little room in my home to work and to study. It was only my hobby. No? But after 5 years I decided cut my life. I was 50 old, and I began my new life with bamboo. I live all my life of business, or I sold my home to finance my new life, my new life, and I began traveling across Asian, because I saw that Asian is the countries, are the countries of bamboo. I began with a congress, a very big congress, a bamboo congress in New Delhi. It was in 2004, and I began with the congress to meet people, of bamboo people.
So what was that? What do you mean a congress?
A congress.
So it was a people that work in bamboo,
about the world. They
get
meet,
together.
They meet for a congress.
Okay.
Very important congress.
Okay.
Yeah. And there is a lot of people from China, from Japan, from all the Asian area, and it's very important. It's more about architecture and industry. And I met a lot of people, and I began from Delhi. Then I traveled to Thailand, Vietnam, Laos, and all this area where, and I was thinking for the original life with bamboo, not for art, not for industry, but I was very curious to meet people living with bamboo. Then I went on the north of Laos, very close to the border of China, where at this moment, 20 years ago, tribes lives really with bamboo, like very like 1,000 years ago. 90% of the activity, of the things, of the house, everything is bamboo. It was for me, it was very interesting. I wanted to meet the origin of bamboo, not what we do now in bamboo. Later, I studied architecture and design of bamboo to know. But at first, I wanted to meet the origin, really, because I read a lot of things about bamboo, and most of all, we speak about Asian, is about the bamboo age. In Occident, we speak about the Iron Age or Stone Age. Here, the bamboo age. It's very interesting because the first humanity to hunt with a
bow,
a bamboo bow, to fish with
a bamboo fishing rod,
and to build the house. And it's an origin of bamboo, and the aesthetic of a lot of things in all the Asian countries. The origin of the aesthetic is what you shape with bamboo, what you can shape with bamboo. There is a very, very important example for me is the Taj Mahal in India. The first Taj Mahal, the lotus dome is made, the first one, they made it with bamboos like that, and they
tie it
on the, and the shape of the bamboo, the natural shape of bamboo is very hard and very flexible, and they touch it. Now the Taj Mahal, the new Taj Mahal is not with bamboo, but the first, the lotus form is the Taj Mahal in the shape of bamboo. It's very interesting. And in Thailand, there is a lot of shape on the roof. The origin is the flexibility of bamboo because a lot of things original was done with bamboo. And it was for me the most interesting because in Europe there is no bamboo culture. Nobody knew no bamboo. Now a little bit more, but 20 years ago I didn't know anybody working or knowing bamboo. It's why I travel, and it was very interesting for my idea. I didn't know what to do with this passion. It was really a passion. I didn't know if I go to architecture or to design or art. But I have an artist formation, and when I come back of my travel, I met a gallery in Spain. They saw my experience with bamboo, and he said me, if you want, I want to inaugurate the next season of my gallery with you. I have nothing. I have nothing. I say, but I have nothing. Oh, like you want. And I work, I don't know, five months working with bamboo, inventing things in equilibrium, and I present him. He said me, well, we can start with a new exhibition for you, a solo exhibition. And I did 35 pieces, and they sold 30. And I say me, oh, I have to make art. It's why I'm an artist. Yeah. No, it's not a joke. It's really like that.
So that brings me that, you talked about you traveling to these different countries for your bamboo roots.
Yeah.
But were you also looking at masters making things in bamboo, like in craft? Yeah. How they made in different countries, and which ones were the ones that were inspiring you the most?
I visit a lot I visited in Taiwan. I met a woman, master bamboo, woman master bamboo, very interesting. In Bali, in every country, in the village in Laos, it wasn't masters like we imagine master, but they was master because they worked very good, very well with bamboo. Yeah. But on my travels, then still the first travel, before COVID, I traveled a lot. Every winter, traveling in countryside of bamboo, in Americas and Asia, and I met a lot of people, showing me how they work and sharing with me my experience. It was in every part, in Mexico, in Guatemala, in Costa Rica, Brazil. There is a lot of people. It's very interesting. The bamboo is like a nexus between a lot of culture, different culture, but there is something commune with the people working with bamboo. In the mind, the spirit of bamboo is really in Asian or America is the same spirit. It's very cool people.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So tell us about how you make your works from start to finish.
Yeah. First of all, I never draw my work, never. Because my process is to research and build equilibrium. And like you can see in this piece, every piece is from the gravity center. I build the piece, and first I have to prepare the bamboo using the mathematics and the architecture of bamboo, the interior, the flexibility,
The power of the strength, yeah.
And using really what is the bamboo, and the bamboo saying what I can do with it, not on the other. I take a shoot of bamboo, I split it, I work it, I fill it, and I progress with the bamboo. I don't think about what I have to do.
You don't think about what you have to do. You do it the other way around.
Yeah, it's a dialogue with the material, and it's a problem when they ask me for a commission, because a commission you have to say what you have to do before they say yes, and it's a problem because I can't. You can't draw that. It's an improvisation, not only improvisation, but most of the work is to go ahead, and you finish when it's equilibrium. And for the commission, I take a pencil, I do that, imagine, and I say, this is the spirit of the piece, it's not the piece. I can't say this is a piece, because it's impossible. It's impossible design the equilibrium. It's impossible to design the space because it's empty, and I have to. It's building it. I do it, not on the other side.
So about the materials, so many of these pieces, or most of them, are Taiwanese smoked bamboo.
It's a very nice bamboo. When I worked 6 years ago in Taiwan, and I worked with a dealer of bamboo, very big dealer of bamboo. He has a factory of bamboo, and they use a very interesting process, is smoking the bamboo. They smoke bamboo against insect, against moisture, against humidity. It's a very good treatment for bamboo. And I work there with this kind of bamboo. It really it's the best bamboo I can work, because The process of drying and smoking makes the fiber very, very dense, very, very smooth. I don't know, it's really special. All the pieces you have here is, and for me it was important for this exhibition here in Hong Kong, because I love, really love Taiwan, and it's like hello Taiwan with this bamboo.
So then, like, you also source in France, but
Yeah.
in France you have, like, you get it from the green
Yeah.
bamboo, no? You ask for this piece of bamboo to be
Yeah.
cut, no?
Yeah, I go in a very special place. It's unique in Europe. There is a garden with 70 species of bamboo, from the big bamboo, black bamboo, everything, every type of bamboo. And I go there. I have a deal with the owner, and I go and cut my bamboo, green bamboo, and I dry it in my workshop. It's a privilege, because I can control the dry. I can control what kind of bamboo I want to work. It's really I'm lucky, because it's close my 300 kilometers from my workshop in France. And I go there, I can cut it, and I control. Because bamboo is a very special material. You have to know what you do, because it depends of the kind of bamboo, it depends of the age of the bamboo, and you have to cut it at the good time. And I can do it. It's really good, because in Europe, if it's not without this place, I can't work with bamboo. Only import bamboo.
You know, and that, you know, makes me look around at the precision of the cutting of the bamboo, and the thin ones must be very difficult, no? The pieces with the thin strips.
It's my meditation is prepare the bamboo for the pieces, because it's really, you have to concentrate and to know what you do with the fiber to obtain the good flexibility or the good strongness, or you have to, and it's really it's when I prepare the bamboo, then I begin thinking about the piece I do with the bamboo I work.
And then, okay, so you talk about the center of gravity.
Yeah.
So we see these balls that are made out of ceramic, right?
Yeah, it's
so this
ceramic.
is the tension, the force. So how does this come together?
Yeah, all the piece you see came here in a crate like that. All is the shape. It shaped it with the gravity and the tension of the thread. And when they arrive,
they arrive flat.
All flat. And what is my process when I build the piece? First, I put the gravity center and the wall. And from the gravity center, I began building the piece, shaping the bamboo, and it's like an improvisation, and really it's very special, because when I work, I never think about the aesthetic of my pieces. I never think about the final shape. It's not not my interest. My interest is to keep the ball, the gravity center in the center of the piece, and with the tension of the bamboo, you can see it. The bamboo maintains the center of gravity in the center, and it's why the movement is possible. It's really strange when the piece began to do that, it's because it's just in the point equilibrium. Because when it's not equilibrium, it's like that or like that. But if it does it, and it's like sensitive. If you touch the piece, when there is this movement, because the piece is just on the vibration of the bamboo. play with it also. No, and all this exhibition, it's about the universe, because the best example of equilibrium is a universe, because there is no thread and everything they move if you look what happened in the universe, they move, but what we have in our galaxy is immobile, no?
Yeah.
And it's very, very interesting to observe it and to the deduction of this phenomenon of the equilibrium of the universe. And all this exhibition is about it. There is that one is a masterpiece. This is the alignment of planet. It occurs every 100 years, and the last one is last year.
Yeah, we had
year.
an alignment of planet. Yes.
Yeah, and in French, when we speak about alignment of planet, it speaks about a good moment to start something, and it's a lucky moment when the planets are aligned.
So this piece he kept for a long time, and he didn't want to release it onto the market, but he let it come to Hong Kong.
She was in the museum a couple of years, and then I take for my showroom, and I didn't want to put in the art market, because it's like my favorite piece. But for Cathy, I said, okay. Yeah, but it's so important. When I come back, I want to make me a tattoo of this piece here. Yeah, because a lot of people are tattooing my pieces in the world. It's really.
Yes, on his Instagram. If you look on his Instagram, people have, from all over the world have sent him pictures of their tattoo that they made from his work.
It's a very strange sensation for me, because people from Brazil, from Russia, from Turkish, every part, Holland, in Europe, they send me tattooing. They ask me if they can tattooing, and if they don't ask me, they show me what they do. It's really special for me. It's a rare sensation. No, I have a ceramic
maker.
Yeah.
And how do you choose? Because different.
It's for the weight is very important, and then I ask her to make from really and all the dimensions, and you make a lot, and I can choose with my pieces what's the right ball for the equilibrium.
And movement is very important.
Yeah.
And can you show us how this one?
Yeah. It's a very simple equilibrium, but it's really I work a lot with this.
Yeah, that's so beautiful.
Yeah, for me the movement is important. Yeah.
And so you talk about the elements as well.
Yeah. In each piece there is 4 elements, but I know there is 5 elements in China. But it's
yes.
Water. Fire. Yeah. Earth.
Wood, earth, metal.
Yeah.
We don't have air in China for the element. But anyway, there's a philosophy of 4 elements and then 5 elements. So you work with the 4 elements.
4 elements. Yeah. It's air, water, the bamboo, and fire and earth. with the ceramic. Yeah. I think bamboo must be an element.
So, you know, when I look at your works, it's so much about feeling, you know, it's like essence of tranquility and peace and harmony. And is that something as a goal, or it's just an accident?
It's an accident. Yeah, it's an accident. I think when you reach the equilibrium, the balance, you reach harmony in your life. Really, after working in advertising and fashion, I was a little bit like that and I reached my own equilibrium, working with bamboo and working with equilibrium. For me, it's a real change of my life, working with bamboo.
So Joe, you had a question?
This piece, it's unique because it has a penetration.
Yeah.
And it's a sort of spiral knot. Can you talk about this one you did?
Yeah, its name is piercing.
Piercing.
Yeah,
Yes.
piercing. And I did several pieces with this concept. The concept was the fecundation. The fecundation? La fécondation? The beginning of the life.
Yes. As in fecund, the woman is fecund. She can carry children.
Yeah.
Oh, fertile.
Fertile.
Yeah.
Oh, being fertile.
I see. Very special.
Very special.
It looks more like a man than a woman.
I didn't spoke about a very important thing for me about bamboo. The bamboo have no sex, or the bamboo is all the sex, because the bamboo is very strong. It's a phallic symbol, and the bamboo is very smooth, very sensitive. It's more feminine and masculine. Masculine, yeah. And I work a lot about this concept, feminine, masculine, with bamboo. And the bamboo match both sensibility.
Both. So what about any questions? Any more questions?
If you buy a piece like this, I mean, are you going to be the one to hang them or not?
It's so easy.
It's very easy.
So easy. Even I can do it. Really.
I don't know if I can come especially from Spain, but I could.
But literally, there's a hook, you see, and there's a string, and you can make it longer. You see, there's a little piece of bamboo on the top. You can make it longer or shorter, and you just put it on the hook, attach the ball after, and it just hangs.
Yeah, we can.
The balance is easy to find.
Because the balls are, you can remove the ball, and this is, you can make it like that, flat. And when you hang it, the sculpture shapes, and you make the ball to make the tension. That's all. No, it's really easy. It doesn't fall.
The string is an iron or?
No, it's a special Japanese thread, very, very strong.
Is it fishing
29 kilos, this thread, you see, 29, yeah. And for the big one, it's 35 kilos. It's a very, very interesting thread. It doesn't, it's not...
It doesn't stretch.
It doesn't stretch. It's very important. And it's very resistant. I never have problem with the thread because it's very good thread. All the material is because when I was a kid, I was fishing with my grandfather, and all the material is fishing material. Yeah, because it's for the dimension, it's a more resistant material. The fishing material is really, really interesting.
And the small balls are the weights.
Yeah, yeah,
Fishing weights. Fishing weights.
yeah.
The metal balls.
I work with a nude, nœud coulant, comment on dit, nœud coulant, des nœuds coulants. Sliding knots, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I work with a sliding knot to research the shape. And when it's okay, the balls, the little balls, to stop the knots.
Okay. So it fixes the knot.
Yeah, fix the knots. Yeah.
And the shadows are
Yeah,
so
the
beautiful
shadow, yeah.
together with the sculpture.
I love work with a shadow, and because it's like a calligraphic expression of my work. It's like the fourth dimension. There is a 3 dimension for the work, and the shadow is like another dimension, like a graphic dimension.
Can they keep rotating and wind themselves up and then slowly unwind?
Unwind.
Oh yeah.
You can even spin the ball and just let it unwind.
Yeah,
They're very strong.
We can do with it.
And then slowly it'll unwind itself
Yes.
and move the sculpture.
And then, yeah, with the wind.
So what have you discovered after these many years of working with the bamboo? Do you feel like you're still discovering? Working with the material also, not just the sculpture itself, but the material.
I don't know if I discover, but I like to work. I'm not tired. Working. It's like playing with the material. It's very, for me it's every day working with, and the bamboo has a lot of possibility. You can bend it, and you can, this is bamboo too, when you
Shape it
with hot air, you can shape it like a plastic. It's very, very interesting, and you can make a lot of things with bamboo. There is 1,500 application with the bamboo. Yeah, there is a dictionary with all you can do with the bamboo.
When you shape it's hot, dry air or it's steam?
dry.
No.
De l'air chaud.
Air chaud. In my own. Yeah, I shape it like that, and it's very interesting because here the bamboo is like that with the humidity. In my country, it's like that.
But the shapes won't change with the humidity because they're held together under tension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or will the shape change slightly?
No, I work a lot with the climate. With every piece are in my garden 1 or 2 or 3 months shaped. It's like the model of the piece. I put thread, I make the tension, and I put it in my garden, and they keep about between 1 and 6 months outside, with the rain, with the wind, with the rain, with the cold, with the hot air, and it keeps a memory of the movement. When I cut it opens, but it keeps the torsion. It keeps the memory of the shape, and then I take this material and I do the. It's why this color. This color is very, very brown. It's not. I don't color. I don't put color. It's really the effect of the
weather.
The weather. I work a lot with the weather. I like it. It's I have to have a little patience because it keep in my garden. I look at every day. I change the shape. I change the balance. Peu à peu.
Little by little. Little by little.
Little by little, yeah.
How do you develop your series? You mentioned you have different series, and how do you finish one series and then start another one?
I work a lot, several pieces at the same time. A different piece, different concept. I like it. When you progress with a piece, you have to
Put it aside.
Put it aside, and you work another, and you come back to the piece, and you see it, and you can modify. And I love it. I have between 10 and 15 pieces in my workshop in progress. Yeah.
So you consider have a different sort of a theme or appearance or your thinking about the time?
Yes, a theme. This is one theme, so you have different themes.
Themes?
Theme.
Oh yeah.
So one
It's really improvised. I don't think about a theme, and no. Those one. I think it's 1 year's working, and I did other pieces for other projects at the same time. I'm not obsession theme.
Is it harder to work on the smaller pieces?
It's the same.
It's the same.
I think it's different.
Because there's this really charming little pieces in the back room that you must go and see. But for me, it almost feels like it's more difficult to work on the smaller pieces.
Yeah, it's different. I don't make little piece to do the same in large piece. No, I make little piece because. But the bamboo is very special. You can work with very thin, and the mechanic of the bamboo is the same for big things. I play now. I before coming, I did 10 little pieces. Like a game. It's like a game.
And they're the sisters. So there's this one has the sister, small baby of
the baby.
that one.
That one too.
Is this Charlie?
Yeah.
So there's Charlie and Chaplin.
Chaplin. Yeah.
So the thinner bamboos, are they younger than the thicker ones?
No. It's the same bamboo. It's from the same bamboo.
So this, for example, would be the same inch as
Yeah.
bamboo. So
I use it's the same piece of bamboo to make very thin or very not the edge.
When when you're splitting these bamboos, are the diameters that you're cutting all the same? Or
those one are like that, and they split it in Taiwan because they send me. It's the longest is that. This is
That's
only
one piece.
One piece.
Wow.
Then they split it and they
Very
roll
tall bamboo.
to send me like a crate because it's not.
Oh, you do this?
Yeah.
Well, they make that split?
I prepare all the bamboo. I prepare. Yeah. When I receive this bamboo from Taiwan, it's a stick like that, but only one stick like that, and I prepare the bamboo. I do it. Yeah.
When you cut bamboo, does it want to sort of split
evenly, no, you split it. It's straight. It's straight. Yeah.
So when you want it tapered, you've got to do something different.
You have to concentrate because the fiber of bamboo is like that. Inside the bamboo, the fiber is parallel. All the fibers, there is a lot of fiber, and when you split it, the fiber do that. But if you on the nude, it can change, and you have to
On the knot.
On the knot, it can change, and then you have to split it with a lot of attention. Or if you want to do that, you have to dominate to do that from here to here. It's like
That must be quite a skill all by itself.
Yeah.
You mentioned that there's no bamboo in Europe. Have you ever worked with cane? You know, like in Italy and in Sicily they have cane. And it looks like bamboo, but it's like...
It looks like, but it's not, it's not the same, no. No, the texture is not the same, the mechanic is not the same. I try, but it's not the same. I prefer bamboo because it's more, the density is very, very interesting. The cane is not the same. They do a lot of things with cane. Baskets, there is a lot of people working with for basket, but for my work it's not the good material. No.
Sorry I missed the first 20 minutes of your talk, but I was wondering, how do you make the calculations for the number of weights and then the intervals, you know, that you space them out around the strip of that glue?
Experience.
It's not. I don't calculate. People ask me if it's mathematics or engineering. No, it's empiric.
Empirical.
Empirical.
Is it trial and error? You're looking for as you start doing it, you want a curve of a certain radius, and you've got a thread going to a point, and you find it's too tight, so you move it one way or the other to loosen it or make the curve tighter.
Look, this piece is very interesting because if you look the thread, is only from the knot. So I use a lot the knots, and the knots indicate me the flexibility of the pieces. And
you mean the knots in the wood or the knots
The
in the
knot in the
thread?
bamboo.
The knots in the wood. That one is the same. You know, and it's very interesting. It's very interesting because the structure of the bamboo is it's the model of equilibrium. The bamboo is the equilibrium plant. I can explain me. When the bamboo it grows very fast. In 4 months, the bamboo reached the definitive size in tall and old. All the bamboo is done in 4 months, and it's the adult in 4 years. You can use it only from 4 years. And the bamboo grow. You have no roots. Bamboo.
It attaches to each other underground. No.
It's a rhizoma, but there is no roots. Then the bamboo have to be very strong at the beginning, and the knots are like that, then like that, then like that, then like that, because he has to be very, very strong on the base, and poco a poco,
Little by little.
little by little, to be more flexible. Then the knots are. It's a mathematic progression. Each bamboo is really you can know what is the dimension of that one, calculating.
Okay.
And it's the flexibility because he has to with the rain, the water, with the wind, he has to be flexible, and he adapts his growing by himself, and he reached his own equilibrium. And when I work with the bamboo, I respect a lot this progression. He showed me the equilibrium of my pieces, this progression. And you can see in that one, the name of this piece is fractal evolution, and the progression of the nodes.
Yeah, you see that the top bit.
Yeah.
Is like much more separated than the knots on where the strings are at the bottom.
I can't see properly. Is there a string to each knot all the way along the bamboo?
No, but at the bottom they're closer, and if you look at the top bit, it's more spread out, the knots.
Yeah.
Well, we learn about bamboo.
It's why I spend all my time 20 years, 20 years of time working with bamboo because it's very, very, very interesting, the bamboo. Like, it's like my friend. A little more than my friend. It's really a feeling I have with it. I'm not. People say I'm sculptor. No, I'm not a sculptor. I'm a bamboo lover. I love bamboo and only work with bamboo. And they ask me, why you don't do that with metal? Or no, because it's bamboo. The bamboo is the only material you can do it.
Yeah, that's.
The tension and the.
He was exploring, like doing outdoor pieces with carbon fiber, but he found that it was too polluting to the planet, so he decided not to do that.
To fish, the first it was bamboo, and then the first one was fiber of carbon, because it has the same mechanics than bamboo. Very interesting, but I don't want. I study to make my work with it, but it's not the same. Bamboo is real. It's a really feeling, including for the people. For the people, they see my work. If it's metal or fiber of carbon, I think it's not the same. How I saying?
Signé. He brands it.
There is here is sign. Oh, here it's LAO, low. It's why I put low because it's.
But you burn it into the bamboo.
Yeah, my name is Laurent, and only French people can say Laurent. In Spain, they can't, and I sing Lo. Is in every part. It's a Chinese name. It's Lo. Lo is very easy. And the people, they don't know me, think I'm Chinese and for the kind of things, and I think it's a consequence when you work with bamboo. The aesthetic is an aesthetic of the bamboo, and here in the culture, the Asian culture, the aesthetic come from part of the aesthetic comes from bamboo, and it's the people look at my work, say it's Asian artist, but not. But the bamboo make it like that.
Sorry, I missed 2 minutes of the talk, and I just want to know, did you live in Taiwan?
No, I live in Spain.
Just visiting.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's
I
where
work.
you fell in love.
I live in Spain. Sorry?
It's where you fell in love with bamboo.
No, he was working on a project of a sushi restaurant, and he was doing a mock-up with bamboo.
Yeah.
And when he started working with the material, he fell in love with bamboo.
Yeah.
Thank you. So the last piece you installed in one of your mobile is the wall, the big one, or is first the concept is from the wall and then go around.
I build it. I build it around the gravity. The gravity is a ball, and now I have a new project with using dancers, people, on the middle of my pieces, and the people is the center of gravity, and they hang. we hang them, and they can dance inside the piece, big pieces. Yeah.
Well, we all want to come and see that.
So the starting point is like the weight first. One starting point. The weight first or the bamboo first?
I don't know. That one, for example, there is no ball. It depends the need. I need the ball to shape the yeah. It's not an aesthetic proposal. it's really the ball is has its function. The function is the weight, the gravity, and the little ones. If you remove the two little ones, the piece is like that. The ball, I use the ball for the equilibrium too. It's the contrepoids, comme on dit contrepoids.
Counterweight, yeah. So I think that we're going to end the talk now, but we will please invite you to speak more intimately with Lo. And I want to say that, you know, it's such a pleasure to see your work, and we never see mobiles in artwork besides Calder is the only one that comes to mind. And it's, you know, thank you for making those for us, because that's such beautiful work, and we can really feel it.
Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you to you.